Hey guys, this is Madman Mars 2000 with your TNA Hard Justice 2009 pay-per-view results. First up, the Steel Asylum match. Daniels defeated Suicide, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, Jay Lethal, Consequences Creed, and the Pope D'Angelo De Niro, who WWE fans would remember as former WWE superstar Elijah Burke. Talking about the Pope D'Angelo. Finish saw Daniels escaped the asylum by climbing the ceiling and climbing up out of the opening at the top of the asylum. At one point in the match, Daniels and Amazing Red were climbing the ceiling, both trying to escape the opening at the top of the ceiling, and they ended up fighting with each other to knock each other down. They were each trying to attempt to knock the other down, and it was actually Daniels who succeeded in knocking off Amazing Red, and Amazing Red fell down into the other participants who were down still fighting in the ring. But what happened was Daniels, he actually got his leg caught in the asylum, so he was like left dangling on the ceiling area. And basically all that happened was he eventually freed his leg and then climbed up and out, and he won the match. It's basically how it went. And he's also now the new #1 contender to the X Division Championship too. Forgot to mention that. Backstage, Lauren is with Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan said nobody controls the blueprint that includes Kurt Angle. He admits he wanted to be in the Mafia at one point, but it was Angle who made him do his dirty work and never rewarded him with anything. He said that tonight he rewards himself winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship and adds, "Kurt, this is my destiny." $50,000 bounty match. Abyss defeated Jethro Holiday via pinfall. Dr. Stevie actually accompanied Jethro Holiday to the ring. Finish saw Abyss pin Holiday following a chokeslam as Holiday attempted to hit Abyss using brass knuckles that were brought into the ring by Dr. Stevie. After the match, Dr. Stevie gets into the ring and gets in Jethro Holiday's face. Jethro Holiday then takes him out with a big right hand. Backstage, Jeremy Borash is with TNA World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle. Angle said Matt Morgan is young and doesn't know what he says and wants when he speaks. He says right now Morgan is really emotional, but after he has a talk with him, he will be thinking differently. Hernandez defeated Big Rob Terry via pinfall. Finish saw Hernandez hit Big Rob Terry with a running shoulder block to score the pinfall victory. And not even gonna lie to you, this match was probably about like a minute long. Like from the time the bell rang to the time that Hernandez got the fall, it was like a 1 minute match. Anyway, backstage, Lauren is with Beer Money Incorporated. James Storm said they have been dominant in TNA, but they showed Booker T and Scott Steiner too much respect before and says it will never happen again. Robert Roode says they have become soft over the few months and said he is sick and tired of handling things that way. Robert Roode said tonight, Hard Justice, they will go back to being dominant, and the British Invasion will be the first to experience it. IWGP Tag Team Championship match. The British Invasion defeated Beer Money Incorporated via pinfall to retain the IWGP Tag Team Championships. The finish saw one of the British Invasion members clip Robert Roode's leg, which set him up for a roll-up by the other British Invasion member after Eric Young caused a distraction by taking one of the IWGP titles and tossing him into the ring. And the British Invasion scored the pinfall victory and retained the IWGP Tag Team titles. I wasn't actually sure which Invasion member did the clipping of the leg and which Invasion member did the roll-up, because like my buddies and I were watching it, we were like talking amongst ourselves and we really weren't paying overly much attention to this, so I really don't know which Invasion member did the damage and which one did the fall. Backstage, ODB and Cody Deaner were interviewed. ODB said she plans to win the TNA Knocked Up title, as she called it. TNA Knockouts Championship Tag Team match. ODB and Cody Deaner defeated Velvet Sky and Angelina Love via pinfall. So ODB is now the new TNA Knockouts champion. Finish saw Madison Rayne attempt to spray Deaner in the eyes with hairspray. However, Deaner ducked and Velvet Sky was sprayed in the eyes instead. Cody Deaner then rolled up Velvet Sky to score the pinfall victory for his team, and in the process winning the TNA Knockouts Championship for ODB. After the match, Cody Deaner and ODB celebrate the win, and then they start to argue because when she's handed the title, Deaner yells that he made the pinfall and he should be the champion. He then pulls the belt away from ODB and runs to the back holding it up as ODB yells and screams behind him as they leave. Angelina Love then gets in Velvet Sky's face. Velvet Sky apologizes to Angelina Love, and Love and Sky then turn their attention to Madison Rayne, who actually sprayed Velvet in the eyes to begin with. They get in her face as a referee jumps in to break it up. Both Velvet Sky and Angelina Love, they end up leaving and just leaving Madison Rayne all by herself in the ring. Backstage, Taz is with Samoa Joe. He said tonight isn't about rehashing what happened with Hernandez. Taz said last week that Hernandez didn't beat Joe. He said that Samoa Joe actually beat Samoa Joe. He said tonight is about the TNA X Division Championship and that Joe is in the zone and he will leave Hard Justice as the new X Champion. TNA X Division Championship match, Samoa Joe defeated Homicide via submission to become the new X Division Champion. The finish saw Samoa Joe lock on the Kakina Clutch to score the submission victory and become the new TNA X Division Champion. Backstage, Kurt Angle barges into Matt Morgan's locker room, which pisses off Morgan. Angle apologizes and said that he thought Morgan wanted to be in the Mafia. He then tells Morgan that a contract is waiting for him to join the Mafia if he wishes. He said Morgan only has to do one more thing tonight, and that is that he has to team up with Kurt Angle to help him fight off Sting. Angle said Sting can't win the title tonight, and said it doesn't matter if it's him or Morgan who wins the match as long as it's not Sting. Morgan then asked Angle to repeat what he had just said. Angle agrees that it can either be one of them. Morgan then shakes Kurt Angle's hand and walks off. TNA World Tag Team Championship match, Booker T and Scott Steiner defeated Team 3D via pinfall to retain the TNA World Tag Team Championships. Finish saw 3D hit the 3D Death Drop on Booker T, while from behind Steiner rolled up Brother Ray. At the same time that Brother Devon was making the cover on Booker T, two referees then got into the ring and counted the two separate pinfalls that were occurring at the same time, and the 3 count was made on both of the falls. After the match, the refs agreed to watch the video replay of what had just went down. After both referees finished watching the replay, they decided that Scott Steiner's pinfall on Brother Ray occurred first before Devon's pin on Booker T. They then declared Booker T and Steiner the winners of the match, so they retained the TNA tag titles. Backstage, Jeremy Borash is with TNA Legends champion Mick Foley. Borash asked Foley if he is ready to step into the ring with a guy the size of Kevin Nash tonight. Foley said Nash wants to hold his Legends championship for the extra money, whereas he wants to hold it because he's proud to. TNA Legends Championship match, Kevin Nash defeated Mick Foley via pinfall to become the new TNA Legends champion. Finish saw Tracy Brooks run down to the ring and distract Foley. This allowed Nash to hit a big boot on Foley and score the pinfall victory. After the match, Nash grabbed Foley's barbed wire bat that Foley had brought into the ring earlier and was about to hit him with it when Abyss ran down to make the save, carrying with him his own barbed wire bat. Both Nash and Tracy retreated up the ramp, and Nash stared down Abyss from the ramp before leaving. Backstage, Lauren is with Sting. She asked him what he thinks about Matt Morgan teaming up with Kurt Angle tonight for the main event. Sting said the thing he learned the most about the wrestling business is that you can only trust yourself. He said Morgan is young and will make mistakes, while Kurt Angle, in that he will do whatever it takes to stay champion. Sting said honor, dignity, and respect will come back in style to TNA, and he does mean AJ Styles. Up next, the main event for TNA Hard Justice 2009, the triple threat match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Kurt Angle defeated Sting and Matt Morgan via pinfall to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Finish saw Kurt Angle crack a steel chair over Matt Morgan's head while the referee was distracted to pick up the pinfall victory and retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. After the match, Kurt Angle holds the TNA World Heavyweight Championship up high and looks down at Matt Morgan. Angle then leaves the ring and holds the title up once more as he walks up to the ramp. Hard Justice 2009 goes off the air with Angle staring back at Matt Morgan, who's trying to recover in the ring. Those were your TNA Hard Justice 2009 pay-per-view results. I'm Madman Mars 2000.